good to see everybody. Have a great day. Have fun.
Oh, I mean, it's the water.
Okay, that's the something you said that it takes really long time. So the day someone gets hired, we'll see.
What? Hold the hammer and face forward at all times. Hold the hammer and face forward at all times. The escalator steps are approaching. Hold the hammer and face forward at all times. The escalator steps are approaching. Hold the hammer.
Points. Not longer. Sure was. Blame that happiness. I believe you looking old.
The escalator steps are approaching. Hold the handrail and face forward at all times. The escalator steps are approaching. Hold the handrail and face forward at all times.
is our driver. All right, folks, we got thumbs up. Please turn to the left-hand side. Wave goodbye. Our journey begins. So long, folks. Now that you've got your phone, or you just cannot wait to use the restroom, for a couple examples, pull the cord to remain seated. Please no smoking of any kind during the tour. Be prepared. Our tour today features loud noises, fire effects, and many water effects, so you may get wet. We will also experience sudden tram movements, so secure your personal belongings and hold on. Finally, for your safety and those around you, while on board, please do not use selfie sticks. That's it for the safety rules. All right, here we go. Headed to the front lot via Universal's movie timeline. Posters on the right represent a few of the thousands of movies that we have entertained you with down through the years. As we turn, look to your right. This is a real fire station, Fire Station 51. We salute the firefighters and the first responders. We so appreciate what they all do on a daily basis. That fire station's named after the fire station you would have seen in the very popular NBC TV show Emergency, which aired many years ago back in the 90s.
Maybe what I saw that movie on TV when I was about 8 or 9 years old. I wanted to become a filmmaker. I like films that just take you away from your real life and sweep you up in an inch. Kong literally does that. I mean, you're on board the ship, you're sailing to a lost island, you're encountering monsters and creatures from, prehistoric times.
Okay, folks, adventure awaits us. Please remain seated and hold on. Let's head back to Skull Island. Station set. This is a hot set also, fully dressed, ready for filming. For production to begin, you say, action! Once again, everybody, hold on. the Wild West, we're headed out east to Amity Island, small New England town, terrorized by the shark in one of our biggest hits ever, Steven Spielberg's Jaws. Remember to please stay seated, and welcome to Amity Island. Notice on the right how nice it is this morning at Amity Island. Beautiful breeze. Uh-oh. There's a shark in the water. Did you catch that? They just told the diver to get out of the water. There he is. Officer George, get out of the water. Shark is going under. Headed right to you. Look out, look out. Too late.
Bye-bye.
Poor Officer George. Okay, we're clearing the area. We are going to stay on the upper dock. It's safer for us. Look at that lower dock on the right. Smoking. The other lower dock's moving. Oh, the gas hose is loose. There are sparks. There could be a fire. Oh boy. Now, the movie Jaws did film on location on the eastern part of the United States near the Martha's Vineyard area. Movie does take place over the 4th of July holiday weekend. See how our sets are decorated? That would be part of the production design set decoration. This film was nominated for 4 Academy Awards, including Best Picture. It did not win Best Picture, but it did win Best Sound, Best Film Editing by Verna Fields, and Best Music Score by John Williams. As we say farewell to Amity Island, well, we travel fast on the back lot. We're headed to Old Mexico, the most quiet location of them all on the back lot. This section of Old Mexico we're pulling into is where Lady Gaga filmed the music video to her song Judas. Why don't we just stop for a few moments and enjoy the nice quiet location. Okay, forget I just said that. So much for quiet. You hear that thunder? I see lightning flashing also. We have a big storm rolling in. You know, I think that storm's getting closer. Thunder's getting louder. Oh, there's the rain. Okay, that means the storm now sitting right on top of us. As I'm watching the rain come down, it's looking to me as if the rain is getting much, much heavier. Not a good sign. That was a very big thunder boomer. Say. Now I hear kind of a rumbling sound, very dim. Anyone else hear it? Sounds like it's getting closer. What is that sound? Our flash flood. Left side, flash flood. Take cover. Look out.
Oh, goodness, wait.
Our flood is the result of thousands of gallons of recycled water being released from tanks way up on top of the hill. So the water makes its way down the hill and then goes right back up again. Well, you know, since it is the 50th anniversary of when Jaws opened in theaters on June 20th, 1975, we're going to give you another look at Amity Island, a bird's eye view. It'll be on the right after we turn. Director Alfred Hitchcock and Best Supporting Actress Janet Leigh, who plays the character Marion Crane. Marion Crane takes the infamous shower in cabin 1 at the Bates Motel. Hi, house coming. Oh, guess who's home? Norman Bates is home. He's on the porch, but he's looking kind of upset. Maybe he's having a bad morning. We'll just go around the corner, leave him alone. We have nothing at all to worry about. Oh, that was a close one. Well, around the corner, look at this, one of the most spectacular sets ever created. The airplane crash site set from Steven Spielberg's blockbuster Paramount film, War of the Worlds, starring Tom Cruise and Dakota Fanning.
The airplane crash site set is a perfect example of a set that is all designed around a vision that Steven had.
When we first began to sit down to talk about the War of the Worlds, I thought, what if the 747 goes down right in a big neighborhood? Because it's just something we don't see.
On your left, that is a real airplane, but it was an old airplane. It was not going to be flying anymore. It was purchased for approximately $60,000 from an airport near Mojave, California, by Victorville. So they sectioned the plane at the airport and then flatbed trucks transported the airplane to our backlot for the filming. This area up here is also being used for the Halloween Horror Nights event. And we're about 15 minutes from the end of the tour, and we'll be returning to the theme park shortly. Remember to pull the emergency cord if you need assistance and remain seated at all times. Well, from this crash site set, we're going to head to another set, Jupiter's Claim. Here's the film's director, writer, Academy Award winner, Mr. Jordan Peele.
Movie magic only happens when a team of collaborators, often in the hundreds, work together to take an impossible mission and bring it to life. This is Jupiter's Claim, a nostalgic, small-time Southern California amusement park owned by former child star Ricky Jude Park. Over there, look into the winking room and have your picture taken just like the kids in that old 90s movie Kid Show. That's what this whole place is loosely based on. Remember that one? No? Right. A little further down, you can see the brand new Star Lasso experience. Built to showcase an unbelievable new live show. It's not looking so live. Anyway, behind this Hollywood fantasy of an old rush frontier town lies a sinister secret. It is smack dab in the center of Hogsmeade. Welcome to the world of no.
Yeah. So this is